This is mighty interesting. I know a lot of talk is on the social media street about this young man from Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore. No, I know he wants the best for his country, but I wonder if this young man Ibrahim Traore realize by wanting the best for his country, he puts himself in the middle of a spiritual war, a bitter spiritual war. This young man put himself, right, to be attacked by these fallen angels and their serpent children. That is what he's up against, right? This is no ordinary decision that he's making. This is no ordinary situation, right? There is a good reason why for centuries these various bloodlines work tirelessly to own and control the money supply. There is a good reason. They are looking to bring in the Antichrist. They are looking to bring in the mark of the beast. And what they don't want is for any country to have an alternative, right? So when they collapse the system and they put forward the mark of the beast, they don't want Ibrahim Traore over there in Africa with his gold-backed currency. It simply cannot work, right? Ibrahim Traore is doing what American presidents, former American presidents, were not allowed to do it. It cost them their lives, right? It cost white American presidents their life. These people have worked centuries on their plans. Centuries they have worked on their plans. And when it comes on to China and Russia, he needs to watch his back because they've got their own situation going on as well, which is BRICS, right? And I'm finding it mighty interesting that South Africa could form an alliance with these countries, but South Africa did not look to form an alliance with other African nations to create their own money system, right? So I'm telling you, there's a lot going on right here, and this young man is really in the thick of it. He's in the thick of it because I do not trust Russia and China, but I guess he'll have to work with them for now. But this is a spiritual war, right? Because they need to destroy the system. And you cannot have Ibrahim Traore along with other nations. We're talking about like Mali and Niger, right? Who are opposing the beast system. By controlling the money, you are basically giving people an alternative to the mark of the beast. So when they say you cannot buy or sell, you need to have this mark, then people can say, well, you know what, we will just leave and go over to Burkina Faso, Mali, or Niger because we don't need to be here because we don't want to be a part of the beast system. So it is a very, very dangerous move. These people have spent centuries, right, owning and controlling and using mafia style and bullying people and try to control their own assets in their country and get their very own leaders to turn against their people. And in come Ibrahim Traore. This is a problem. This is a problem because if he's allowed to create a gold-backed monetary system in Burkina Faso, and America is going into a recession, or should I say the West over here is looking to go into a mad recession. Everything is on the verge of collapsing while Burkina Faso is rising, right? Burkina Faso and the rest of nations are rising, right? Who could have seen this one? This is an exceptionally dangerous move, right? And I'm telling you, this young man needs prayer, a lot of prayer, because this is not physical, this is spiritual. And by doing what he's doing, is going directly against a demonic satanic system. That's what he's doing. He's going against a demonic satanic system. My oh my. My oh my. These people did not kill head of state for fun. It was for a reason. They did not kill white, Caucasian United States presidents for fun. It is to make sure they can control the money system so they can crash it and do as they please. When they say the mark of the beast is here, you cannot buy or sell, you need us, there should be no alternative. That's what they're working towards. So Ibrahim Traore and his allies, my oh my, you're in a very dangerous position. Very dangerous, because this is spiritual, and if they cannot catch you physical, then they're going to try to kill you in your sleep with spirits. I sound crazy, I know. They're going to try to kill you spiritually in your sleep. They can give you cancer. They can give Ibrahim Traore cancer from these entities. They can, right? They try to do it to me. They can turn around and try to destroy his children, his wife, right? They got to get rid of this man one way or the other. He cannot be allowed to create an alternative society to the beast system that is rising. So they're rising the beast system, trying to collapse the West, trying to enslave people, both black, white, and everybody this side. And then you have Ibrahim Traore with his gold-backed money and his flourishing economy over here. It's a problem. This is a spiritual warfare, and this young man placed himself smack in the middle of it. He needs our prayers. He needs our prayers. And he needs to understand what he's up against. He's up against spiritual wickedness, demonic forces, entities in and out of his lives. I don't even know what to say. This is something else to sit and watch play out. Mighty interesting. We need to keep him in prayers, him and his families, because I'm telling you, he's playing a dangerous game, right? These people spend centuries trying to control and own assets and own monies. They kill white presidents for this. White American presidents die, right? They want to control the money for a reason. It's the rise of the Antichrist, the rise of the beast system. We need to pray and say, glory be to the Most High.